The new cave biomes are the highlight of the 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update. However, at the moment they've not been fully implemented into the game yet, and it's a bit awkward to get access to them. But I believe all of that is about to change, because today we got an image that I believe is actually teasing that the new cave biomes are coming very, very soon. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe if you're new around here. I'll do daily Minecraft videos, but without wasting any more time, everyone, let's just dive right into it. So let's obviously begin with the image. Now this was actually tweeted out by a developer over at Mojang called Henrik, I believe it is, who actually said procedural world gen is interesting. I accidentally swapped two numbers and got this. So obviously that's a very funny tweet about the struggles of being a developer and a coder and a programmer behind the scenes at Mojang, and then he's shown this image, which is just absolute chaos going on below the Minecraft Earth. Now it's just incredible to see this, and it's just pretty cool. We've never really seen anything like this in Minecraft, so it's just pretty hilarious. It literally looks like the Nether, but under the Minecraft Earth. It's really cool actually, but this is actually as a result of just a few numbers being switched around, as Heinrich said. But this obviously got people wondering, what was Heinrich working on when this happened? Because he had to be working on something for this to happen. So what was that? Now I scrambled around quickly trying to figure out what this could be, and I came across a few things that Heinrich could have actually been working on, which resulted in this error. So as we can see, if we look at the image, you can see at the bottom of the screen you can see a bit of deep slate, and you can obviously see the abandoned mine shafts. If you look up, you can just see the regular stone caves, which we've known since the very introduction of the game, right? So this, it could be one of a few things. There's some that I believe are more likely than others, but I just want to give a quick disclaimer that this will include a bit of speculation. This is not fact or proven in any way, so just bear that in mind. So I believe this could be one of three things: either the lush caves, the dripstone caves, or most likely, by far in my opinion, the deep dark. Now let me explain. The thing that Heinrich was actually trying to do here is add something between the regular stone surface of Minecraft, which is obviously above Y0, and then we've got below Y0 where you can see the mine shafts are generating, and there's deep slate down at the bottom of the screen. Now the reason I say that it is a cave biome is because maybe if Heinrich was putting in the code or the ID for a cave biome, potentially switching those numbers around could have resulted in the biome not generating and not spawning in, so that obviously it resulted in this big empty space. Now do not quote me, I'm not a developer by any stretch of the imagination, so I am just speculating as I said here, but the most likely thing I think this is the deep dark. Now let me explain why. As I said earlier, that little stone area there is above Y0, whereas everything below it is, well, below Y0. It's pretty simple. So what do we know that generates below Y0? And that's where it begins generating all the way down to bedrock. It is obviously the deep dark. Now we've talked about this quite a bit on the channel here, and we've been talking about how we've been waiting for it in the introduction of the deep dark biome, and I think that this is the biggest proof so far that it is currently being worked on right now as you are watching this video. And if we go back to what Heinrich actually said in this tweet, he said procedural world gen is interesting. Now just in case you do not understand what that means, procedural basically means randomized, and just completely randomized and just generated as the world itself is generated. And we know that the deep dark is going to also be a procedurally generated cave biome that will generate below Y0. So if you put all of this together, the fact it is starting below what I assume is Y0 there, and it is a procedurally generated biome that generates below the ground, then it just all all adds up to me that it is the deep dark. And the biggest bit of evidence to me is that if this was the Lush Caves biome or the Dripstone Caves biome, why does it stretch beyond as far as the eye can see? If it was just like a lush cave that was meant to be procedurally generated, it would not stretch anywhere near this far. It would just be maybe like a little patch, and then it would go back to be regularly generated. And we know that the deep dark will generate absolutely everywhere below Y0, so when you take that into account, I think it makes sense, if you think about it, that they were trying to add the deep dark. Heinrich just messed up a few numbers and it resulted in the deep dark not generating, so that they were left with this big empty space, which was just absolute chaos. Now, another very likely possibility is that this was just Heinrich trying to create something to do with the Dripstone Caves, but I do not think so at all. If I had to give a final verdict and a final prediction for what this is, because it's obviously something we've not been told about, then I think it is by far the most likely to be the deep dark. It just makes so much sense. It makes sense that Mojang would be working on it right now, and it just makes sense with how the deep dark generates, and it makes sense within the context of this image. So just be sure to let me know what you think down below in the comments. But if I had to give my opinion, as I said, and give my verdict on what I think this is, I think that this is the deep dark. It is currently in production and it is currently being implemented into the game, procedurally generating by Mojang. And something that's pretty cool is that we know this is for Java Edition. As you can see, the way the fog generates off in the distance and the way the world is generating the chunks, we can tell that this is Java Edition. So for those people that may argue this was an image for the Lush Caves or the Dripstone Caves generating on Bedrock Edition, you can just tell by the way that the fog and the chunks generate off in the distance, this is for Java Edition. So in my opinion, it can be nothing apart from the deep dark, but let me know what you think down below in the comments. But if you did enjoy the video, be sure you drop it a like and subscribe if you're new around here. As I said, I do daily Minecraft videos and I update you all about the latest Minecraft update news. If you have any theories, be sure you let me know them down below in the comments, and of course I will be sure to check them out and read them all. And if you made it this far into the video, be sure you go down below and comment banana, and I'll try my hardest to put a heart on that comment. But yeah, if you want more from me, you can check us out on Twitter, Twitch and Discord. There's links to all of those in the description. Just a quick little thing I wanted to tell you all, I will be streaming again over on Twitch very soon. Some very fun Minecraft streams I've got planned, so if you do not want to miss that, be sure you go over there, drop a follow, and you will be notified when I stream in the future. But yeah everyone, as I said, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop it a like. Thanks so much for watching and goodbye.